Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Fit for Growth, a creation by Vinay Couto, John Plansky, and Deniz Caglar. Fit for Growth, 2017, explores the importance of cost reduction for a company's growth. The book provides practical guidance on restructuring your organization, eliminating unnecessary business departments, and attaining long-term sustainable growth. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Vinay Couto, John Plansky, and Deniz Caglar are highly respected professionals at the renowned professional services firm PricewaterhouseCoopers. Their extensive strategy consulting experience spans over 70 years, encompassing various industries. See Vinay Couto, John Plansky, and Deniz Caglar. Fit for Growth, copyright 2017, John Wiley & Sons Inc. Used with permission from John Wiley & Sons Inc. It is not to be shared with unauthorized third parties. With 6 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, cutting costs can help businesses grow and become more profitable. Many business leaders try to cut costs during a crisis, but this can harm growth. Smart cost cutting and organizational restructuring are key. This resource will help identify where to make cuts, how to restructure, and what to reinvest in for growth. It covers differentiating capabilities, pitching restructuring to stakeholders, and reducing employee anxiety. Key idea number 1. Successful companies focus their financial resources on areas where they excel and reduce costs in all other areas. The key point of the text is that in order for a company to grow, it needs to focus on cutting costs. This can be done by identifying the company's differentiating capabilities and devoting the majority of financial resources to those areas. Companies should not try to excel in every department, but rather focus on what they are already the best at. This strategy is less risky than trying to be best in class in every aspect. IKEA is cited as an example of a company that focuses on being the best at what it's already good at, while cutting costs in other areas. Key idea number 2. It is important to start reducing costs and making your organization more efficient as soon as possible, rather than waiting until a crisis occurs. The best time to make your company fit for growth is before a crisis hits, not after. Waiting until a crisis occurs can result in cutting the wrong things. In order to set your business up for long-term success, regularly flex your cost-saving muscles. One way to do this is by redesigning your organizational model to reduce the overall number of managers and layers of hierarchy, which can increase decision-making efficiency. Key idea number 3. CEOs should prioritize offering a compelling vision for change over fixation on the intricacies. Successful cost-cutting programs require CEOs to act as passionate advocates for change within their company. They should give a presentation to their senior executive team discussing the economic environment, the company's vulnerable position, customer needs, competitors, and a compelling vision for the future. CEOs should not shy away from frank discussions because they haven't worked out every detail of the change program. Having a detailed roadmap can be counterproductive as it leaves little room for others to contribute ideas. Encouraging open and uncensored discussions among teams increases employee commitment and ownership of the cost-cutting program. Key idea number 4. Outsourcing provides cost-saving benefits for all companies. Outsourcing is often confused with offshoring, but they are not the same. Outsourcing means paying an external provider to do some of your organization's activities, which can be done domestically or internationally. Outsourcing can bring cost-cutting benefits, such as reducing sales and marketing costs, saving on IT department expenses, and cutting back-office costs. The savings come from the specialized expertise and efficiency of the external provider. Outsourcing is more beneficial for larger companies that can maximize efficiency through outsourcing high-volume activities. Smaller businesses can benefit from outsourcing specialized activities that they may not be able to establish in-house, such as research and development or product design. Outsourcing can still promote growth for smaller companies. Key idea number 5. The text suggests the possibility of relocating to low-wage countries that have the necessary talent and infrastructure. The company's footprint refers to all the locations where the organization has a presence. Optimizing the footprint can result in cost savings of 15 to 20% over 2 years. The process involves analyzing the cost-effectiveness of locations and moving away from ineffective ones. Relocating to low-cost countries may be worthwhile, but the changing labor costs in those countries should be considered. Infrastructure and local talent also need to be evaluated when relocating departments. Access to good transportation networks and reliable utilities is important. Key idea number 6. Middle managers can face difficulties during times of restructuring. It is important for them to maintain their team's focus on their work to minimize disruptions and challenges. When a company undergoes restructuring to cut costs, the CEO and executive leadership team are responsible for the process. However, middle managers, who are in charge of daily operations, also face challenges and opportunities. They may not have all the information about the restructuring, but are expected to guide anxious employees. Despite the difficulties, restructuring can offer new skills and the chance to address underperforming employees. In this uncertain period, middle managers should focus on keeping their subordinates engaged by reinforcing expectations and implementing new performance metrics. This will help employees stay motivated and maintain productivity. In conclusion, the key message is that for sustainable growth, leaders should focus on cutting costs and only reinvest in areas that represent their business strengths. When outsourcing, focus on offloading standardized processes and avoid outsourcing complex processes. The book, The Revenue Growth Habit by Alex Goldfein, provides strategies for boosting revenue and increasing customer exposure. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.